what's up? Welcome to the channel. Castlevania Alucard's introduction in the anime series drawn some inspiration from the original video game Castlevania III Dracula's Curse. The significance of Alucard goes beyond its comprehension in fights and plot progressing. He is a statement that vampires who, however half-bloodful, are capable of coexisting with humans in a peaceful manner. When we are first introduced to Dracula, he was a scattered vampire living day by day alone, until he had a fateful encounter with Lisa. This encounter changed Dracula for the better, allowing him to coexist with humans peacefully. However, as we saw in the story, peace is but a brief moment. The pain of losing Lisa caused him to turn into a vengeful vampire that seeks the destruction of humanity. However, Alucard, a person who has experienced pain caused by his father Dracula's betrayal by the hands of humans, never once lowered himself into becoming what most vampires are in the world. Instead, he continued to move forward past all the pain and continued to be bridge between vampire and human. That's responses peacefully coexist. When looking at the screen time the character had in the story, you don't see that much in Season 1. His character starts to shine in Season 2 and 4. The relationship and sadness he goes through, especially when he kills his father Dracula. The sacrifices Alucard makes to save humanity and try to make sure he doesn't become like his dad. Even having those flashbacks, seeing his family, remembering those good days in the castle when he was a child. He even tries to help some folks named Shimi and Taka. But while training Shimi and Taka, Alucard grew closer to them, eventually sharing his knowledge. Unfortunately, they get too greedy. One night, as Alucard had trouble sleeping, Shimi and Taku entered his room and began to have fun with him. During the act, the hunters constructed him with a magic trap and attempted to kill him, trying and failing to plead with them to stop. Alucard then summoned his magical sword to cut their throats. For weeks, Alucard spends his time drinking alcohol, killing intruders, and putting them on pikes. A horse approaches at his castle with a dead rider named Marius. Alucard finds a message heading to the town to save Dynasty from the plague of monsters. When Alucard arrives in the town, he fights off the creatures, and we are introduced to Greta. Over later episodes, their relationship becomes deep and starts to develop into a relationship. Alucard is a big part of the franchise. I hope he makes more appearances in the spin-off. Thank you all for joining me for this discussion. Have a good one.